Have you ever had someone look at you and say, I feel like I know you, but deep down, you know that they don't? It's not that they're trying to misunderstand you, they just can't see what's underneath. And INFJs, we get used to that. On the outside, we might seem calm, thoughtful, maybe even open, but on the inside, there's an entire world. A forest of thoughts, feelings, intuitions, and dreams that most people never get close to. And we're not hiding. Not really. We just don't always feel safe enough to be fully seen. Hey everybody, I'm Sam. Welcome to my channel. I'm an Australian-based counsellor who works specifically with INFJs, introverts, empaths, gentle souls, neurodivergent people, and basically all of the people that feel like they don't completely fit in. I think there are 3 layers INFJs often move through in relationships. And the deeper you go, the more sacred and the more vulnerable it gets. Let's talk about these 3 layers. So layer 1 is the social self. This is the version that most people will meet. This is the one where, wherever we go, social gatherings, this is who people see. We're kind, we're observant, we're good listeners. We might even be the one that people come to for advice or comfort. You're so easy to talk to, they say. And that's true, but it's not the whole story. This layer, it's curated. It's real, yes, like it's us, but it's also a protective layer. We know subconsciously how to mirror others, how to blend in, and how to keep things light. I've often heard that INFJs can be known as the chameleons of the social construct. We know how to be a chameleon among people. We can live here for years and still feel alone. We can be in a room full of people, we can have a large group of friends, but still feel that loneliness. Okay, layer 2 is the feeling self. This is where things start to shift. It's the part of us that only show in flashes through a poem. I don't write poetry, but I do like writing stories. A conversation at 1 a.m. A long pause before we say what we really mean. We want to be known here, desperately. But it's terrifying. It's so terrifying to be seen in this way. So we might test people. We drop little clues. We say, here's a glimpse, but will you hold it gently? And if they misunderstand or they brush it off, then that's when we find ourselves pulling back. We might smile, we'll nod, we'll be polite, but we'll go quiet again and we won't allow that person to see layer 2, the feeling self. And then we have layer 3, the core self. This is the forest. The inner world where everything lives. Our hopes, our wounds, our visions, our contradictions. This place is so sacred. And very few people ever make it in. It's not because we're secretive, but because we've learned that being seen here is rare and sometimes painful. And yet, this is the part of us that most longs to be understood, to be met, to have someone sit beside us in the quiet and to just get it. And as a therapist, I often get to see this layer of people, which I'm so honored that I get to see this side of you. Like, I love it when people take off layer 1, layer 2, and we get to the good stuff. If this is you, if you felt invisible, even in close relationships, you're not broken. You're not too much or too complicated. You're just deep. you're layered, you're rich with meaning. You don't have to show all of yourself to everyone, but you do deserve to be seen, to be truly seen, even if it's just by 1 or 2 safe people. And sometimes that safe person is a therapist. Not just any therapist, but someone who really gets how deep your inner world goes. Just like what I said before, as a therapist, I get to see that side of people. And I get to gently walk through that forest layer without rushing or trying to fix you. If you've never had that kind of space before, maybe it's time for you. Because when you do feel seen in the right way, when you do allow somebody into that forest layer, the kind of way that makes you breathe easier in your chest, everything starts to shift. And if nothing else, let this be your reminder. You are not too complex. You are not too much. You are just waiting for someone to see you the way you see others.